So here's the story. Today we're here on Jolera's account. For those of you that don't know, we were on her account for Saturday morning summons. We had a crap ton of scrolls on here, and we got basically nothing new. We got a couple nat 5s. We kept feeding them for blessings. The blessing choice was dupe versus dupe. We fed it for another blessing. Blessing choice was dupe versus dupe. It was pretty rough. We got a couple LD4s on top of that, which were all dupes as well. So it was a rough Saturday morning summons. Anyway, I noticed there was some LD. Before we get into that, I get emails all the time. People are like, oh, fix my account, help me with this, help me with that. I got all the monsters. I just know my account can be good. Yeah, if you had 8 years of farming runes, which no one ever seems to have, including this account. So I did see a few. Well, she got a lot of fun monsters. She's got so many good monsters. This is the kind of the downfall of every casual player is summon fun things and then don't have. She didn't ask me to do this, by the way. I was just happened to be here and I was like, oh, okay, let's play around with stuff. Which is never, but this is hopefully this helps some of you that are casuals that are like, well, I would like to get into RTA. How do I RTA as a casual? You kind of don't, but here is how I would approach doing RTA if you have like no runes. So if you have like really bad runes, but you got like all the fun monsters but really bad runes, then might be helpful. So I'm gonna show you guys. Actually, let's see all the units that she has over here. This is her storage. So she's got a lot of dupes built. She built like dupe Susano, built dupes of these. There's more dupe Kung Fu girls. She's got 3 Theomars. She builds a lot of stuff, right? She's got like every monster she would ever need, but the runes are a different story. There's a lot of people like this. This is not just her. Please don't poo-poo on her because she didn't ask me to do this. So I actually have to, before I upload this video, I have to run it by her to make sure that she's not going to be mad about me doing this. But please don't poo-poo on her runes. She is not trying to be try-hard. She's just trying to be casual and summon monsters. That's what she likes doing. Look at all these dupes of a cam. This is the only person that has dupes of a cam here. But she does have a decent amount of fun toys. She's got some LDs. I did take out some of the LD5s. Look at all this. She's got a whole bunch of LD4s. This is no thanks to me because we got her terrible summons. So, yeah, she's got plenty of good units. I did take out the units that are not turn 1 units. Like she had some favorites, and she doesn't do RTA, but she had some favorites in the RTA. Things like this and this, as great as it is to have an LD Nepthys, is such a solid unit, but this is gonna do nothing. We really can't do too much with this Nepthys. And it's not even just that, it's like all the runes in storage. Like, let's take a look. Sub property, let's go sort by speed. This is not, well, we could grind it. We could grind these if we had, there's some grinds and gems over here, but I didn't ask if we could do any of that. But like, as you can see, this is not super premium. I didn't ask. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'll keep that to a minimum. Again, I don't want to tinker around too much with whatever. Anyway, the thing is, there's not a whole lot of speed on this account. If we take a look, these aren't winning any records for being the fastest monsters or the fastest runes in the world. We're gonna try to do whatever we can do with like this one's a 5-star rune, right? So it's not winning any awards for the best stuff. What we can do though is, since there's not speed on here, we can try to go for efficiency, and we can try to build all units that are okay being somewhat slow. I mean, there's not really too many units that are okay being somewhat slow. I mean, Leo's gonna be the crutch of this whole operation. We're gonna try to put some fast runes on this one. We're going to try to put, this can be kind of slow sometimes. I mean, all you still don't want to be too slow. Diana can be kind of slow sometimes. You don't want all this stuff to be super slow, but this is kind of the best chance that we have. Antares, where's Antares? We could definitely do Antares as well. I think the issue with him is he didn't have skill ups. We also can do Juno. Oh, Juno does have skill ups. Cool. So we can actually, that's going to be helpful. That's going to be helpful. A lot of this stuff also doesn't have skill ups. We might take runes off the things. I mean, she's not doing RTA anyway, so if we tinker around with the runes in RTA, you guys can get the, yeah, like nothing. Have we hit anything that's plus 100 yet? Like I said, Leo's gonna be our crutch unit. we're going to do, because I don't think she has a whole lot of, I mean, obviously she doesn't have a whole lot of fast violent sets. We're going to do a whole lot of stuff that's not on violent. We might make 2 units, 3 units on violent. Well, we do have to still put units on violent. Whatever. We're going to try to do as much as we can. This is what's on everything right now. And we'll see. We'll see in a couple, in like a couple seconds, actually. He's not even, we'll see in a couple seconds what I'm able to even do with this. And hopefully this will help people that have slow stuff. Maybe we can make something happen. So I started working on Pontos first. I feel like he's going to get banned a lot, so I probably shouldn't put the best violent set on him. We have some upgrading right now, and we also are missing some grinds, but this is pretty decent. I wanted to get high resistance, high speed, and some good HP on him. So I was hoping to get some damage in this, or the artifacts. You know, you got to do what you got to do for the artifacts, because there's just not artifacts. So, that would be a good thing to farm some artifacts, but this actually rolled pretty decently. This one at least got a double speed. We got 22 there, we got 24 there, we got 16 here. This needs to be grinded, but it's a good start. We're gonna focus on, I think we're gonna do him on Swift. I think we're gonna do this on Despair. We're gonna do this on Triple Revenge. The whole point of that is to be able to put all of our good, like, on a couple runes, on a couple units that we need fast on violent. We'll do fast on violent, like she and like these two. We're gonna do fast on like these. We're gonna do fast on violent, but we don't have enough violent sets to even go around more than even to those 4. That's gonna be stretching it. That's why I wanted to spread around the other sets. We'll do him on Swift. Let's see what kind of. Either way is gonna be it's a massive improvement. We got the 24 on here. Let's do speed over here. Let's see what we have. Resistance is not bad. We could also do HP. We're hoping to get resistance. We're hoping to get HP. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, I don't know that she's... I want to say I don't know that she's using that in RTA. She's definitely not using it in RTA, because she's definitely not using anything in RTA. Let's see what we have for... let's remove this. He's gonna be not good, but let's see. I do want to put this on Will as well. Wow, this is gonna be a rough one. This is gonna be a rough one. All right, we'll come back. We'll do Juno in the meantime as well. Okay, let's say this has no speed, and it's also a 5-star rune. There's a no speed and it's 5-star rune. There's a no speed. I mean, Juno needs speed. That's the #1 thing that she needs. So let's go. Let's see what we have on. This is, we could definitely use that for Juno. I'm taking that off him because Juno's going to be... I'm sorry for my face. I just can't help it sometimes, guys. I can't help it. I'm upgrading a lot of these runes just to see what there is, what they roll. So, yeah, let's see. Crit rate. We'll do crit rate. There ain't no other options, so we'll do it. What are those? Okay. Emotional damage. This could be very, just don't, it's gonna go flat defense. It's quad roll flat defense. But if this didn't go flat defense and it went 2 into speed, 3 into speed, 1 into HP, that could be good, right? That could be good. I feel like we're going to wind up using this, so we're just going to engrave that. And now that I say that, it's going to be a massive disappointment. We'll see what we have for... We're not using this for RTA anyway, obviously. So, wait, maybe that's not obvious. Let's do crit rate. Let's see. This is actually really good for Juno, so we're going to go with that. Let's see what we have over here. Speed sub-property. Let's do Revenge, I suppose. Wait, how fast is this? Do we have grinds for it? Because I do like that crit rate. And I wouldn't really put Revenge on Chow. But I think Nemesis is good on Chow. What other... This is just going to be a re-rune video. No, see, here's the thing. I know that this is... And we're not going to use Charlotte in RTA. There's not the correct runes on the account to make Charlotte work. You can definitely make Charlotte work, but... Not with these runes. She need to be fast. Do we have... Oh, we do have crit rate. Hold on. Oh, that's not fast at all. All right. What else? What else? What are other options? Wonderful. Oh, so good. Such good options. We might go with this. What is here? We'll see how that rolls. We're working on Eleanor right now. We're trying to make her as fast as we can. I was just checking that despair rune for Juno. Let's take a look at the Juno. Let's see. 127. We do need her to be faster. We do need her... Well, she's not completely finished, is she? Right. Of course she's not. We do need her to be actually finished. We'll put some... we're looking for additional damage on here. I know people are going to comment. They're going to be like, oh, if I only had some of these LDs, that would be... Then I could do just the same. It's not really about the LDs. It's about just like... The LDs just happen to be nice turn 2 units. That's kind of the thing. If we had Ragdoll, we would use the Ragdoll. If we had the Dark Pony, we might use the Dark Pony. If we had... What else? Also, some of the normal element 5 stars I would love to use are not skilled up, and I don't want to start using all of her Devilmons on some of these things. Like, Susano could be... Well, actually, we could use Susano. Can't we? This would be nice, but she's got no Devilmons into it. I don't want to blow all her Devilmons on this. This would be nice, but she's got no Devilmons into it. So I don't want to, like, use... That's the reason we're not using some of these things. She happens to have the LDs, Devilmon. That's one of the reasons that I'm actually picking that. So, and then some of the what else do we have? I wanted to use him, but... Because he's such a solid unit, but she don't have him skilled up. And then we're using basically whatever she has skilled up. This is not skilled up. This is not skilled up. Otherwise, I would be using Riley for sure. This is not skilled up. So that's the reason we're using these things for the most part, is because of that. Let's take a look at... She got plus 126. We got plus 126. I mean, at least we're making them somewhat fast for what we have here. We're just trying to do what we got to do. I will continue to work on those. For Vertiheal, this is not even fully... Fusion skill ups, right? Not even fully skilled up. This one, I stuck some skill ups into it. They happen to actually go into here. We're going to look for additional damage in artifacts if we can. We got to put one more good... Actually, I feel like we don't even have to do violent on this. Is not that violent is a bad thing, but if we could just make this fast on whatever. Fast, high HP, high resistance on literally whatever, because we don't have a lot of options, right? So that's what we're going to do for here. We're going to do this on Despair, most likely, because that's just the common. If we can't get it decent on Despair, we might not be able to get it decent on Despair. If we can't get it decent on Despair, we might stick something else on it. Who even knows? Because I do want to get this tanky. Oh, jeez, Louise. Well, I knew. I knew. I knew. We'll do... Oh, high resistance. That's not bad. High resistance, not bad. All right. It's not the greatest, but we'll do... Oh, where's the rest of the runes? Whatever. We'll be back. We're going to take a look now at the Vertiheal runes. We've got speed, we've got crit rate, we've got HP, we've got not quite a whole lot of anything. We've got no revenge. I think we're just going to stick all revenge on him. This is tentatively what we have on Vertiheal. He's on triple revenge. Everything is currently being upgraded. We did take some... We took this from Nepthys. We took this from Chow. We're not going to re-rune Nepthys for RTA right now because she doesn't have... It's just not going to fit the strategy. And then for Chow, we're going to do... Maybe we'll do Nemesis if we have good enough Nemesis stuff. I'm going to need you to brace yourselves for what's on this Molly. We've got HP. We've got a 5-star defense. And we've got... the rune I was expecting the least on Molly. So we're going to change all of this. Which is not surprising in the least, probably, for some of you. We do have some violent that we could do swift. I think it just broken sets. Like, we've got this here. We just need her to be fast, for the most part. We might need her to have some other stats aside from just fast. Let's see if this rolls speed. Maybe. Well, we'll see how it is ultimately after all of this is said and done. We're going to work on Chow next. I do think that we have a decent Some of these are actually not turning out too... I know it seems like everything's turning out terrible. What do we have here? Is that a legend? Hold on. I don't know what the crit rate went over, and we can't actually see if that was a legend or not. We're gonna overwrite that because we need... This has... I mean, it does have speed, but we... Not attack on Chow. No. No, we need crit damage on Chow. Okay. This could be our best option for him. What else is there? Some of these are not that terrible. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Do we have some HP with some? This could be good. We'll see. Hopefully we roll speed on that. I do like to have some HP because he's kind of a tanky bruiser, so I do like to have. Obviously, so yeah. Wow, we have more speed on 3 runes than they did on 5 runes. We're just looking for a lot of stats overall, not just... Yeah, we're going to do this on him. Yes. Yes, that's what we're going to do. And then we'll go... that's a lot of crit rate. We'll put that on him for now. Accuracy, we could use that for something else. What else do we need? What else is on Vaunt that needs accuracy? Let's see. We're looking for speed and we're looking for crit rate. Let's see what we... Yeah, we need that. Oh, that's a lot of HP, actually. For just efficiency. I feel like we use this just for efficiency's sake. Oh, no, we can't. We can't, because we do have... We said we're going to do a blade. We might we might use a broken set, guys. It seems crazy, but we might use a broken set. All right, Chow's getting a broken set. That's gonna be pretty solid after it's all up. Great. Oh, he is on speed. Hold on. I didn't want him on speed. I thought I put him on that. Oh no, I didn't actually put it on him. This was just what was... Okay. We're going to do this. We'll see. We'll see what happens. RNG doing RNG things. This could... Let's power this up. Let's see. Let's see also attack. No. Alright, we'll see what happens with Chow. Let's take a look at, oh, I think we're not even ready for a lot of this stuff. Let's take a look at, this guy. At Leo. No. And he's got the speed on here. It's a 5-star. HP! We can just go crazy with the efficiency on this guy, though. We can go crazy. If she wants to do... We don't need that. We'll do crit rate. That'll be the sub that we look for. That could be okay. It's an... Actually, this could be okay. It's got a lot of crit rate. I do like that. I do like that one. Let's see. See what we can do here. I mean, like, if that only rolls crit rate, crit damage, that could be interesting. All right, we'll common misconception with Leica is that he doesn't need any crit rate because he's going to crit all the time. He's not going to crit all the time. He's just not going to glance. So you do still need. I don't know what that was. We could put this actually on Leo, and we could change the Leo rune to Leica. We can keep him on Vampire. It's fun. He's the one that has no. He's got less speed. He's got less speed than Leo does. Yeah, we'll do. Hey, that's not bad. We'll do him on just all attack power because he's got his damage mitigation passive, so he should be okay with that. We're not gonna use her in RTA. Right, we can't possibly be using her in RTA. Well, we can't get that anyway. All right, we'll tinker around. We'll see what we can do with Leica, but he does need higher speed. He does need higher crit rate. This is why I don't do this. This takes so long. It's been like it's been quite a long time that we've been. Let's take a look at this Diana, the least threatening Diana in all of existence. 30% crit rate. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need more crit rate on this Diana. Let's see. That one's a terrible rune. That's... Oh, they're all terrible runes. They're all terrible. We definitely need... we need crit rate more than speed. That is the priority. We're looking for a crit rate. We're looking for speed. We're looking for HP mostly on Diana. Let's see. Let's see if we could find... Okay, we could maybe make that work. Sometimes I don't feel like we need to really venture too much for lyric. Odd on Rakuni, but yeah, sometimes I feel like we don't need to venture too much further because what would we possibly even find if we did? We don't need that much crit rate on her. On that, ooh, this one we should definitely take a look at. All right, like some of these, who knows if they're gonna actually be good? You don't know until you actually roll them. We'll give that a single roll. We'll see how it goes, and then we're gonna do crit rate on. There's no way we're gonna be able to do crit damage, so we'll do. Hey, that could be good for a Kaki. We'll do crit rate here. The resistance here is not bad. Let's engrave that. Resistance here is not bad. Let's do HP over here. Let's see what options we have. Not really too. This is, I mean, for what it is, it could be okay. Resistance though, I think we'll use, because we can't use this on Praha. That's way too slow. All right, we're gonna continue along with this, and we will see. We're gonna do additional damage and damage received in artifacts. Last one for reruning. Everything's upgrading right now, but we have to. She has no HP. Yeah, she's got. Oh, we need a lot. We need mostly speed on her, but as I take the speed off, but she really mostly needs speed. She needs tankiness. Let's see. We're gonna put her on violence. We're gonna put her on good resistance too. Would be nice. But that is the game plan. Let's see what we have here. Speed with HP. Some of this, yeah, that one's probably gonna be the best that we. That was not bad. That was not bad. It's probably gonna be the best that we could possibly do. Let's see what we have for this. Surprised to see. Actually, this is. Why is that even on her? Hold on. Oh, hold on. All right. Yeah, we could make that work. All right, we're gonna continue to do speed and HP and resistance. Speed, HP, and resistance on here, and we'll see. And some attack too. We want some attack, but we got to get the rest of this video started. We got 7 runes we're waiting to power up. We also have to. It's gonna be just speed, HP. He's gonna be speed, HP. Because yeah, there's just. Why is he? What is he defense? Why is he defense? And he's got no speed. Why you guys love to do this no speed thing? I don't know why. I don't know why you love it so much. But yeah, we'll probably put shield will, I suppose. We'll see what else we could do on him. We're just gonna make him fast and tanky. Everything is still upgrading, so we're just gonna start it. We're just gonna get it going because we have to start somewhere. We can't just go all a bunch of LD. Oh. Easy win! Fantastic! Doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter what we pick. We've already won before the game even starts. I think we could have beaten this one with the old runes. They kind of picked the counter to us. Alright, we might pick Diana in here. How are Diana's runes? Or she is not even finished. Oh, we still have such low crit rate on her. Okay, we gotta work on that then. We need more on the Diana though. We have all water units. I don't know what their plan was. I mean, I know what their plan was, but I don't think we can include any of these matches because now we're just fighting people we could have beat with the doo-doo runes, right? All we have to do is Wish of Immortality and then press auto. We'll do this first, then we'll press auto. Because what if it doesn't defense break? It doesn't, you know. Who knows what's gonna happen? Totem friends. They're autoing too. Everyone's autoing. Alright. Yeah, we can't really use this though. They are still landing they're landing a lot of debuffs for being fire. I mean, Wusa wasn't high resistance though. Nana, I think, has some resistance. Molly, I think, has some resistance. We could take a look at how much resistance they actually have. But the runes are still a work in progress. So, we'll see. Yep. Work in progress isn't understand. They don't look. I didn't show you guys the end ones yet, but they don't look that bad considering they don't look that bad. So I'm just trying to make do with what we got to do. I feel like we could just get away with using 3 bruisers, 2 supports. I mean, it's the traditional Summoners War double condom style team. I think we really don't need to worry about anything aside from that. I think we should be fine. He's gonna strip. I mean, he might violent proc. We'll see. Do we play them? The question is, do we play the match or do we just let the game play itself and see what happens? Let's do that. Let's see if Auto can win. Skill 2. And then skill 2 from Nyx. What? He didn't do skill 2. Oh, he was waiting for that one. All right. And then comes back. But we still stacked. We still stacked the Nana. Everything is stunned. We could violent proc. Which eventually we're gonna get a turn. Eventually we're gonna get a turn. But let's see. We're not playing. We're just autoing. Eventually, we're not going to get any turns. Jeez Louise. Are we stacking on again? Alright. Could still come back from the dead, though. Could still come back from the dead. Let's see it. Because you know this is how people just want to... Like, casual players, they just want to play RTA like this. So... Cleanse, immunity, so we don't even have to think. We just bring some supports, some bruisers, half and half, and let the game play with itself. By itself! Let the game play by itself! Play for itself, whatever. Whatever. It's so crazy to see. They must have watched Evan, that's why they're using the Wind Dice Magician. That's gotta be what it is. I'm just waiting for him to revive the entire team and then for us to lose. You know what's gonna happen. Oh, they're autoing too. They're autoing too. Oh no, they're not. They're not autoing. Do we proc one more? No, we don't proc one more. Heals Batman. Not that it really matters anyway. They had so many. They picked so many counters specifically to Leica. But no, I mean they at least picked counters to Leica, but. Not runes. It's fine. They banned out Leo. This is gonna be savage. His animation is so... Wait a second, is Chow the squishiest one? His animation is so fast. Fully stacked. Don't tell me you're gonna do the whatever. Oh man, that would be. I'm just autoing, by the way. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, the AI in this game. Maybe I shouldn't auto because, well, he's got no HP. That Chow had no HP. Zero and a half HP. I felt like, obviously they're autoing, but I felt like at some point in the pick and ban phase, they were like, oh, let me pick some counters. And then they decided they changed their mind. They're like, I'm just going back to auto. Auto was the correct choice. I don't want to manual anything. We're in season 1 strategy of RTA. Pick Dragon Knights, pick immunity. I think we're getting Lucian, guys. Let's bring this in. Let's go over the... Oh, we could also Molly. We didn't bring Molly. We didn't bring Antares. We didn't do any of that stuff. Let's take a look at all the runes for all of these things. There's not, you know, all the grinds and gems that we would need, but... And also, I don't want to use, like, everything that they have. Obviously, they're not like, hey, please do this for me, so I don't want to use their Devil Mons and grinds and gems and stuff. So... Let's use Molly. We haven't used Molly yet. Now we just got so much supports, though. Let's ban this out. I think we could have just banned anything out and autoed, and we would be okay. Does it matter? I don't think it matters. We'll target Lucian first. And that should be fine. I mean, they do have an attack power buff and a Lucian, but I just figured we were going to get... that also works. We were going to get either our invincibility or our shield through. So, between the two of those things. Also, yeah. Based on the Wedget first pick, they're going to go for a fast defense-based cleave, I would assume. So we're going to take something that, you know, potentially could make them line glancing hits, and we're going to take something that prevents one of our units from dying. And Leo. Okay. And I don't know what they're doing anymore. We'll take this and we'll take this. And we don't have to ban Wedget. I don't know what they're doing with the Borgnine now. Not entirely sure. We could take Diana, but I don't think Diana's done. Yeah, Diana's not done. What a wacky... Okay, they're leaving Nana in. They're banning the... They're banning the Juno? I feel like they were going to ban the Juno. How much crit rate does Diana have? 83. Do we want to risk it? Let's do this. Let's do this. They banned the Nana. Okay. Didn't think they were going to do that. Really did not. Like I can solo this, though. Really thought they were going to ban the Juno. Now they just get all these dots. We have 2 counters to all of their buffs. He's going to be the squishiest one. You know he's going to be squishy. And we get lots of HP. Stick this down. Good thing it's not the water one. I think they're going to concede fast. I get the feeling that they're going to concede fast. Welcome back. We can't really do anything just yet. Get this all-important dot. Just kidding. And then there's... They really can't kill Leica. I just realized we're not even using the LDs in this one. So, I mean, they could violent... They would have to really, really violent proc to kill Leica. I mean, I don't know how they plan to kill Leica. I don't know if this is ever going to actually make it onto YouTube. I don't think that there's any fun matches in the entire thing. This is how we were able to do with Chow. By the way, some of you don't know this. RTA runes are different from regular runes for the rest of the game. RTA has this little blue background, and these are only runes for RTA. If you go back and think that you have these things re-runed in RTA from regular arena or from the rest of the game or vice versa, you're going to be sadly disappointed. Like if she goes and says, "Oh, this is how they're ruined for regular arena," it's not. they're not. This is how everything is. This was actually pretty nice, right? But this is how everything is for. We need more HP on him. We need more speed. I mean, we need more speed and HP and stats on everything. So we didn't even get a chance to use this. We need 70% crit rate on him. Would be great. Because he gets a crit buff, but it's only 30%, so 70%. We have max. This is actually not that bad, I don't think. He needs some grinds, but this is still, this needs work. This is not where it needs to be. Oh, it's not even maxed. Okay. Not where it needs to be. This is 85% resistance, which is, you know, It is what it is. But these things are high resistance. So the things that cleanse, like the passive support units that have the either the cleanse or the other cleanse or the, you know, other cleanse, those generally high resistance. This also is 62, but this is 76. I put some high resistance on some of these things that are generally like cleanse kind of things. So those are the stats on here. We need some grinds. This is not on violent. This is on violent. I just want to show you guys what I did. Was trying to get some, we got some life drain here, which is not bad. And then I was trying to get some additional damage artifacts. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. I think for what, this still needs more speed. But for what we were able to do, I think, you know, for what we had to work with, I think was not as bad as it could have been. We got to finish this. So, yeah, I think we showed everything for the most part, didn't we? I don't know. We didn't show. This needs work though, for sure. And then the other stuff, it'd be nice if there was enough speed to be able to use all of these other units. Also, this one, that's pretty solid turn 2. That's pretty solid turn 2. That's a okay turn 2, but usually, I find that usually if I try to use that, I lack damage. But, you know, that's how it is. That's how it is when you take a lot of... This is another nice unit, right? So some of these are pretty solid units. It's just there's no scalps for them. There's no runes for them. So we can't quite use things without scalps or runes. I'm trying to do what we can do with what we have. So anyway, that's it for this one. See you as always. I don't know if this is going to wind up making on YouTube, but see you as always in the next one.